You may be asking yourself, more than 50 books. Is that true? We did the tough stuff so you didn't have to. In this video, we'll share 9 incredible money secrets that will revolutionize the way you think about money. This money secret will turn your financial situation on its head. 1. Don't live below your means. The advice originates from Robert Kiyosaki's book Second Chance. Kiyosaki challenges the conventional wisdom of financial planners who stress the importance of saving money by giving up enjoyable things. Instead, Kiyosaki proposes a different approach. He questions, why not find ways to increase your income so that you can afford the things you desire? According to him, constantly reducing expenses can be disheartening. No one wakes up feeling excited about cutting costs here and there just to save a few extra dollars. It's more beneficial to focus on increasing your earnings. Instead of saying, I can't afford it, shift your mindset to ask, how can I afford it? This advice resonated with me when I was younger for 2 main reasons. First, I recognized that there's a limit to how much you can trim your expenses. You can't keep cutting indefinitely. Second, I realized that my most valuable assets are my time and energy. I can channel my energy into saving a bit of money, or I can invest that energy in avenues that could potentially generate a significant income. The journey to earning more money starts by addressing small personal challenges such as gaining financial knowledge or building self-confidence. As you tackle these challenges, you progress to larger, more complex financial issues. Each time you successfully resolve a problem, you enhance your skills, and new, more challenging opportunities arise. The more financial hurdles you overcome, the more astute you become, leading to increased earnings. Conversely, if you ignore financial issues and solely concentrate on reducing expenses, you'll likely find yourself with diminished wealth over time. 2. Create your own luck. Creating your own luck is something I've grown to believe in more and more over time. In the realm of achieving financial prosperity, what is commonly perceived as luck is, in fact, the outcome of persistent action. The more proactive steps you take, the higher the likelihood of encountering fortunate outcomes. Those who consistently take initiative tend to find themselves in advantageous situations, essentially crafting their own luck. This realization empowered me to explore various avenues, accepting that many attempts might not yield the desired results. Understanding that failure is a natural part of the process, yet still being able to achieve success, became evident to me. Consider Thomas Edison's numerous experiments before inventing the electric light bulb. He faced numerous setbacks, but his breakthroughs led to immense success. Even renowned investor Warren Buffett acknowledges that only a fraction of his investments yield substantial profits. The fundamental lesson here is that setbacks are a normal part of the journey. Sometimes, all it takes is one brilliant idea, a single book, a sentence, an individual, or a video to transform your life. External observers might perceive your achievements as luck, but what they may not recognize is the extensive effort you put in, reaching out to numerous individuals or experimenting with various approaches before finding that one path to success. In essence, you play a pivotal role in shaping your own luck. This lesson, for me, embodies the essence of ultimate wisdom. 3. Understand money rules before aiming to win. Many individuals are hesitant to learn money's rules because they assume it is complicated. If you find yourself in that position, don't be too hard on yourself. There's a deliberate reason for this confusion. Consider this perspective: who gains the most when you're convinced you can't manage your financial destiny? It's entities like stockbrokers, financial advisors, and banks. Banks readily accept your money and provide minimal interest rates while utilizing your funds to invest in secure options like government bonds, yielding them higher returns. They profit from your money without assuming significant risks. It might seem unjust, but they're merely following the established rules, and you can do the same if you grasp these rules better. The crucial point here is that understanding money isn't inherently complicated. It's intentionally made to appear so by those who profit from your lack of knowledge. Take a moment to absorb this realization. Feel frustrated if necessary, but then make the decision to change the narrative. Dedicate yourself to comprehending how money truly operates, enabling you to participate in the game to your advantage. 4. Think big. Thinking big involves setting ambitious goals that inspire and challenge you beyond your comfort zone. Consider people like Elon Musk, striving to colonize Mars with SpaceX, or Steve Jobs, revolutionizing the world with Apple's innovations. These visionaries demonstrate the power of having significant aspirations. Small-minded individuals focus only on the present, while big thinkers recognize vast possibilities beyond the current moment. For example, when seeing an old house, a small thinker might assess it at $20,000, but a big thinker envisions its potential through renovation, upgrades, and a resale value of $80,000. Many people shy away from expansive thinking, limiting their ambitions. However, thinking big is just the starting point, akin to setting a destination on a GPS. Imagine earning $3,000 a month and setting a goal of $20,000. This goal transforms your actions. You delve into diverse books, videos, and may decline certain opportunities. Thinking big propels you to undertake substantial endeavors, leading to significant accomplishments. Some people believe the opposite approach works. They say, "Give me $20,000 a month, and then I'll behave like someone earning that much." However, it doesn't function that way. You must first transform into the person capable of earning $20,000 monthly. This transformation only occurs if you allow yourself to dream big. Many of us perceive our jobs as supporting our lives, but in reality, our jobs often become our entire existence. We spend over 35 to 40 years engrossed in work-related thoughts and actions, all for the pursuit of financial stability. Thinking big becomes challenging when working for someone exploiting your efforts to meet their goals. To genuinely embrace expansive thinking, breaking away from such situations might be necessary. 5. Money is a game. Money is a game that we must all play, whether we like it or not. During my upbringing, money wasn't a frequent topic of conversation in my family. Although not a taboo, it rarely surfaced in our daily discussions. I've observed that our society often respects wealthy individuals but also criticizes the methods they use to amass wealth. There's a prevalent notion that money is the root of all evil, branding those who prioritize it as selfish and greedy. These conflicting attitudes create discomfort around discussing money openly. However, there's an intriguing insight. Those who excel in making money don't perceive it as inherently good or bad. They recognize money as a mere game. In truth, we're all compelled to participate in this game because money is essential for survival. The real choice lies in how we decide to play. People raised in circumstances similar to mine sometimes adopt losing strategies. They might downplay the significance of money or complain that the game is rigged, using these excuses to abstain from making an effort. We're not claiming that everyone starts with equal opportunities. Life isn't that equitable. Some face significant challenges from the outset, while others appear to benefit from fortunate circumstances. However, what we can manage is how adeptly we handle the hand we're dealt. Success in the realm of finances hinges on understanding the rules and executing strategies effectively. It's not about commencing with an identical advantage. Instead, it's about optimizing the resources available and making shrewd choices. This, I believe, is the key to mastering the intricate game of money. 6. The sunk cost fallacy. Consider an individual named John who has been stuck in a high-paying but incredibly stressful and dissatisfying job for the past 5 years. He's fully aware that the company's values and atmosphere clash with his personal beliefs and aspirations, yet he chooses to remain in this position. He might reason, "I can't quit now. I've invested so much time and effort into this job." Now, think about instances in your own life where you find yourself in a situation you dislike. Perhaps you're pursuing a career your parents insisted upon, like becoming a doctor, engineer, or lawyer. You're halfway through the journey and realize it's not what you truly desire, but you continue. Alternatively, you might be trapped in a job you despise, similar to John, or in a relationship you know won't succeed, yet you persist. This mental trap is known as the sunk cost fallacy. It occurs when we assign excessive importance to what we've already invested, whether it's time, effort, or money, and disregard potential future losses. Instead of looking forward, we become fixated on past investments. This tendency isn't limited to just careers, it permeates all aspects of our lives. When confronted with such situations, most people react similarly to John. They overlook the fact that changing jobs would be the right decision. This behavior is a result of the sunk cost fallacy. By succumbing to this fallacy, John risks his overall well-being and long-term career satisfaction. The crucial question to ask yourself is, armed with the knowledge you possess now, would you continue with this job, business, or relationship? If the answer is no, it's time to change your direction. It's challenging, but it's essential to consciously ignore past investments and concentrate on the future. Although it may be painful to relinquish the effort and time you've already put in the grand scheme, it's always the wisest choice. 7. Get rich young. When I delved into books about money management and investments, I frequently encountered a common suggestion: if you save a small amount of money and invest it for a lengthy period, say 40 years, you could accumulate over $1 million. This advice seemed logical, but it left me with conflicting emotions. On one hand, the prospect of having $1 million excited me. However, I also pondered the idea of being wealthy in old age, potentially needing assistance for daily tasks or enjoying life. I desired luxuries like a fancy car, but I didn't want to be too old to relish them. Then, I came across a book named The Millionaire Fastlane by M.J. DeMarco, which completely altered my perspective. This book advocates achieving wealth and early retirement through ventures like launching a successful business, inventing something, or creating lucrative sources of income while still young. Although the term "get rich quick" often raises suspicions, the author doesn't imply overnight wealth. For example, dedicating 5 or 10 years of hard work to a business can lead to a lifetime without work once it flourishes. This notion of get rich quick compares favorably to investing for 40 years. Attaining financial prosperity in youth opens doors to a world of opportunities and the freedom to live life on one's own terms. So, if the idea of retiring early without working appeals to you, I recommend exploring this book. However, if you find contentment in your job and the concept of long-term investments, it's wise to stick with your current path. Just bear in mind, compound interest has its remarkable effects over time. Even renowned investor Warren Buffett accumulated most of his wealth after turning 50, proving that while his expertise lies in investing, his real secret is the passage of time, which he started leveraging since his early days. 8. Spending, saving, and investing. You can only do 3 things with money: spending, saving, and investing. Many people struggle financially due to overspending, excessive saving, or misguided investments. While overspending and poor investments are obvious money errors, hoarding money excessively can also pose challenges. The problem with saving excessively lies in the fact that over time, the value of money diminishes due to rising expenses. $1 today won't hold the same worth in a decade. In essence, saving, akin to spending, loses value due to inflation, emphasizing the importance of investing. When viewed this way, it becomes evident that the key to financial success lies in wisely investing one's money. Accumulating wealth isn't solely about spending, and there's no one-size-fits-all formula. Notable figures like Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk achieved riches through diverse paths. Therefore, be cautious when someone asserts their method as the sole route to wealth. What worked for them might not align with your unique skills, resources, and aspirations. Financial success doesn't adhere to a universal blueprint. Certain paths might be more accessible for some but harder for others. Instead of fixating on others' strategies, focus on discovering the approach that suits your distinct circumstances and ambitions as you progress toward financial prosperity. 9. Buy assets. Rich Dad, Poor Dad was one of the first finance books I read. The most significant thing I learned was the distinction between an asset and a liability. Rich Dad defined assets as everything that allows you to put money in your pocket. Investments, rental properties, stocks, bonds, and even intellectual property or a successful business are examples. In general, assets are items that provide revenue or increase in value over time. Liabilities, on the other hand, are costs or products that take money out of your wallet. This includes mortgages, vehicle loans, credit card debt, and other recurring financial responsibilities. Rich Dad claimed that being rich is simple, all you have to do is purchase more assets. Individuals should emphasize financial education and discipline in order to buy more assets intelligently. This lesson is incredibly basic, however it is difficult to apply in practice. After reading the book, I became more aware of every purchase I made and concentrated on acquiring additional assets, which considerably improved my financial standing. Thanks for watching. If you found this video beneficial, we appreciate your support for our channel. Kindly show your support by liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications for the next video. Bye.